this a secret tunnel? Oh my god. Guys. I found a secret tunnel. Alright guys, so we're starting to explore off outside this incredible abandoned farmhouse. Now this is an absolutely beautiful farmhouse. But before we go inside, I want to point out a couple things. This information was given to me by a friend of mine named Jim, and he knows a lot of different buildings around the area, so he put me onto this one because it's part of his neighborhood where he grew up and spent a lot of time. So that barn over there, that is about 200 years old. It was moved here from a nearby church. But look at this place. Now this is just an incredible old home. There's also a secondary house right here. And what that was built for was for one of the family's daughters. When she got married, they built this house so she could live on the property. But look at this. This is an absolutely gorgeous home. I just want to show you guys a little bit outside here, because I wanted to point out another thing that I was told about, is that there's a bell tower at the top. And what I was told this was used for is back in the day, men would be out in the fields, working or whatever, and when it was time for lunch or supper, the wives would ring the bell signaling them, because that was the only way they would know. Otherwise, they're going to go hungry. And this right here, that is a wood barn, or wood store, not wood barn, but it's a wood room. So this is where all the wood would have been piled to heat this house. And I know this house had a beautiful wood stove in it at one time. And this is strange. I wonder what this post is here for. I will get the information, guys, and it's going to be on the blog, because all this information I have, my friend wrote a very nice write-up about all this information. So I'm going to let you guys know everything I can about this place without giving it away. We got a spooky owl up there, but she needs to be doing the job because I'm not seeing any pigeons or nests or anything. Oh wait, there's a little nest up there. But I don't know if you guys can notice, this path has been shoveled. I was noticing the furnace seems to be on over there. I'm not going to check it out because I know it's probably part of the company that actually bought this property. Nice enclosed porch, front entranceway. Not very airtight, but it's not a sitting room. It's a pretty cool place though. So far, and we're just getting to it, guys. I love these old, what are they, porcelain or steel or porcelain doorknobs? Oh, look at this. You've got like a lima bean green carpeting everywhere. Definitely era appropriate. Just gonna close this door. Not that the heat's on or anything. And then you've got this faux flocked. Now I'm noticing quite a bit of staining on the walls here. And what I was told, is that all of this is because the home was heated a lot with hardwood or wood fireplace. And so this is just soot that happens when you heat your home with wood. I mean, we do that. Zay and I heat our house primarily with wood. We haven't noticed it yet because we painted freshly, but yeah, look at this room. Just a massive, gorgeous room. Loving the arched room divider, but this tall ceilings and the windows. Huge trim, kind of like wainscoting even, almost. I don't know if that would be considered wainscoting that short or really tall trim. And this looks like there would have been some sort of wood stove right here or something of that effect, but I don't see any stovepipe exit, so maybe there was one at one point. I mean, all these old homes were originally heated with wood. I do see floor venting, so there was a furnace, obviously. And over here, look at this. I bet you a big china hutch went here. So this is probably going to be your dining room. Love this old grate right here. And even painted to match the carpeting. Actually, it kind of looks like there might have been a large area rug right here. Looking up here, looks like they had some ornamental plates hung on the wall there, because you can see the circle, but also the little nails that would have held them in place. Oh yeah, big time. You can see the soot right there. So my guess is that the fireplace is probably over in the kitchen somewhere back here, just looking at how the soot's kind of trailing out from that area, or leading out from that area. And what I was told is that you wouldn't notice this soot stains because all the furniture and everything was in place. So it just over time, but when you take it all away, it's like, wow, look at this. Pretty small kitchen for the size of the place that we've seen so far, but I guess it's just functional. It's funny because a lot of farmhouses will either be tons of friggin' kitchen space or just very small. I'm betting the stove would have gone here based on that giant electrical unit. Oh, and then over here is your laundry room. Okay. This is kitty food? That doesn't look like food. That looks like poison. I bet you that's mouse poison or something. But I do love this cupboard right here. It actually looks like it was repurposed because it's got these two little holes. I wonder if that would have been a slide for a cabinet at one point, or if that's the original. I can't open it, but oh yeah, because I can feel there's a little slide area along here. So this would have originally been part of a cabinet. That would have been a cool cabinet, actually. Nice to see them repurpose it. Yeah, you can see all the soot marks. So, back door. I don't know how long this place has been abandoned. It kind of seems like it's probably been a couple years. But you would not really know it. And with the other house still occupied, my understanding is that the family that lived here, once the original family that lived in this house became too old, they sold the property to this company. And it's probably the family was just living either... I'll find out that information. Actually, I don't want to speculate. Whew. So we are in the attic. It's a little bit... Always like to be a little cautious up in these places. Nothing up there. And I can feel the floors kind of flexing the boards underneath me. There's definitely mice. But yeah. What's this? Oh, check this out. Is this a secret tunnel? Oh my god. Guys. I found a secret tunnel. The underground. I don't want to go down here. Maybe get Zenny Jose to help. Oh my god. Hidden tunnel in the basement, to the basement here. Guys, I'm gonna go down. Oh jeez, it's heavy. I don't want to get trapped in there. You guys actually found this thing here. We're gonna try to rig it open with this. Jeez. Yeah. Secret tunnel found, or secret underground area. That's gonna hold, I hope. Wow. pool of water. Oh my God. This is so sketchy, guys. And of course, there's like a giant old freezer. Wow. 2 giant freezers. Guys, I don't want to look into these things. Okay, good. God. That's one thing I never want to find. Or I guess what I'm always worried about, finding a friggin' body in a freezer. Oh, there's stairs? I didn't even see stairs. I'm just taking the secret entrance. What do you think, guys? Open it? Okay. Thank God. Oh, some old Chapman's ice cream, Dutch chocolate. Another big stand-up freezer. And one more, guys. Okay, well, that's really cool. Nice old retro. Well, I guess it's not retro if it's from the time. Old statue. Now I'm noticing, imagine trying to lay that ductwork. Actually, this is a pretty cool old table. Ooh, ground is crumbling underneath me. I don't even know where that door goes. I'm gonna go back the way we came. Let's see if we can find that access the other way. Oh, what's this? I wonder if this is like a wood. Oh, it's just a weird, creepy little thing. All right, well, that's enough of a creepy ass basement. Oh, good, the door's still open. Oh. Cover this back up. So no bodies in the basement, thankfully. All right. Wow, look at this room. So this is like your big showroom for sure. All the wood, nice wood wainscoting, and the ceiling is just incredible. Kind of feel like this could have been the dining room, because it looks like there could have been a hutch or something right here. Look at this lighting right here. That's cool. Very cool. Okay, so this is the front now. So there's that little brick kind of column piece there. So another thing I want to point out, guys, which might seem weird, is that the road currently is on that side of the house, where originally it was on that side. And they changed it around over time because a different highway came through. So I'm betting, I don't know where the friggin' wood stove would have been. Now wait a minute, this looks like it's new, and I'm seeing right here, you got a piece of patchwork. I bet you this is where that wood stove was, because the soot in here is quite noticeable. There was an old fireplace, there's a fireplace like this thing right here. Well, I guess a little cover. And it does look like there was, yeah, this would have been where probably the original fireplace would have been. And I'm now thinking there would have been, because my friend Jim did mention that there was a wood stove in here. So I don't know. And now look at this, guys. Look at these plate rails up here. That's for all your decorative plates. Not so common these days, but certainly something that people used to collect a lot of. Yeah, look at this. Look at the soot, eh? Years of heating with wood. I just love the ceiling in here. And I forgot to mention that there is another plate rail right along there. Oh, there we go, guys. Okay, so case closed. This room, I don't know where, sorry for whipping around, but this room definitely had the wood stove in it, because there's your exhaust pipe or your stove pipe. So somewhere in here, which makes sense because here's the wood room. Now this is where all the firewood would have been stacked over time. So nice and easy, so you don't have to go outside to re-up. And we filled to the rafters. And right there, I don't know if you guys can notice this little curve, but that's where we walked up into the attic. And yeah, looking underneath, the floors are a little bit rotten looking. And then, you just got these timbers. But I guess that's more of a wall, not necessarily support. Regardless, don't really want to be walking up there anymore. So yeah, like I said, guys, this must have been where the big wood stove was. And the reason why it's no longer in here is that insurance said, no more of this, which often happens. I know we had issues getting insurance for some stuff. Oh, there's Zenny with Zay right there.
What's that?
I don't know. Clary's furnace. Oh, furnace. So you know what it is? I bet you this, because I think we saw one in the farmhouse, the apple orchard farmhouse, and I think there used to be chains. You could pull them and open up stuff like dampers and vents.
To go to the basement?
Yeah, I believe it's something to do because it's furnace, so it probably lets air in to like heat it up. So now we're touring upstairs. I noticed the carpet has gone from like a lima bean to a little more of a yellowy mustard, kind of Dijon almost. A little bit of muck here. But look at this. Now let me get a better light going here, guys. Come on. Look at this landing and everything. I love it. I love these big landings with the walk around. I mean, it's not really usable space, but it looks so cool. Now, guys, I know it looks cool, but it's off center. Just can't do that. I just don't know how they do that. I mean, it makes sense with the door where it is, but not good for me. I am noticing quite a few little spots, little bulges and stuff in the ceiling and cracks. In an old house. And I do really like this door here. The glass with the windows. Little closet here. Oh, look at this old switch. Love it. Cool little lamp there. And this little nook cubby area. I mean, I always kind of thought this would be a good area to like do your homework, have a desk. If I had an office, like this would be a pretty good spot, except it's kind of open to all of this room. So if you want a little bit of quietness, it may not necessarily be the greatest spot. Not flocked. It's faux flocked. Look at the little keyholes. Love those. And this would have been a bedroom, obviously. Yeah. Plaster cracking. Looks like another bedroom. And this is, I swear I've seen this same wallpaper and same kind of setup on other houses. It looks like we might have had a little bit of a leak going on here. Oh yeah. Looking at that water, the wall there, the wallpaper, you've got watermarks. What's this? Oh, those are little feet you put underneath furniture. Yeah, a bit of water damage here. Old houses, you know? House. And just stained from hands on it so many times. It's funny. Oh, look at this bathroom. Now that's original. Now, my understanding is that this was in the family, the same family since the 40s. And what my friend would say when he came here, you could always smell he loved the smell of the hardwood burning, like the wood fireplace. And I'm betting that they put this in This is original, and it never changed the entire time the family lived here, right up until 2020, whenever it was last lived in. It's, I think, a couple years. Oh, there you go, rat rid. So that is definitely poison. One reason why we don't always bring Opie into these places, because you can find stuff like that. Got another bedroom. And it's crazy to see how much the soot gets everywhere. And with the, you got the furnace kicking it around and everything. And you don't notice it until you take everything off the walls. Yeah, it looks like definitely water getting in there. Looks like the last bedroom here. This little, I'm gonna hit my head on this thing. Yep. Too short for me to get into. Well, I can duck, but it's a big bedroom. Oh, what do we got here, guys? Creepy little dolly. Definitely water damage happening here. Oops. Because we've got plaster all over the floor. Yeah, it's pretty wild seeing how sooty things can really get. But really cool farmhouse. All right, guys, so we are at what was at one point the front of the house. And I don't know if you can notice it, but in between those two front windows, there's a bit of brick that just doesn't look the same. A little bit darker color in there. And that looks like it would have been the original front doorway, because this does make sense. It's kind of an odd shape the way you look at it right here, but you can see, definitely can see, that there would have been a doorway right here, and they moved it to the other side of the house, to the side over here, to that area where Zenning was is, to that little enclosed porch. So that's where that would have been. So that's pretty interesting. So originally, I don't know if you guys can hear the sound of a highway in the distance. But when they put that highway in, the road used to run right back through there. They moved it to the other side. And this is the house you can see that was built by the original family that lived here up until recently. I mean, we're here, so we may as well have a little look at this place anyways. I don't know if I mentioned it on camera, but I mentioned it, Jose. I saw something coming out of the chimney. I thought it was smoke, but it's just exhaust from a furnace. Oh yeah, so this is just a home that's been super modernized. Empty and locked. May as well have a little peek over here too, because I see a little shed unit, and that's actually a cool little handle. There we go. And if I see over here correctly, and my eyes aren't deceiving me, I mean, there's a fire pit right at the edge of the cornfield. But look at this. That's just quite a stunning place. Gotta give a shout out to my buddy Jim for the hookup on this one. Looks a little sketchy on the floor. Just random barn junk. Oh, look at these old cans, actually. These are super old. Let me put my tripod down, guys. Sorry. Look at this. Breaker malt liquor, Magnum ale, all these old tops. Wow. That's actually really cool. I don't know how far I really want to walk out here. Very cool though. Alright, let's go check out the lower part of the barn since I was a little sketched out with the upper part. Oh, power has been cut. Oh, cool. I heard you.
Damn it!
Your snow pants gave you away.
I knew they would.
Not this time, guys. Did you see the beer cans upstairs?
No.
Go upstairs to that room, and there was a recycle can full of really old beer cans with the pull-off tops, like the paper, or straight up here where that entrance is. You were up, like, go around this right there at the door. So you know where the toilet was?
Did you know where to cross?
No, I didn't. I was sketched out. I wanted to see what it was like down here before I did that. Looks okay down here, though. I'll be up in 1 second. Sorry, guys. This is actually pretty cool. So this would have been for a dairy herd. I can't believe I almost would have missed this. A dairy herd was held in here. It was housed in here. This is actually really cool. One of the more photogenic barns I've been in. And a lot of good light. Very cool. Loving the old beams and everything holding this place together. And like, look at these timbers. They're massive trees. And they've been coated to keep them from rotting. Tires are always at barns. But we got ourselves a little rainbow puppy bear thing. So yeah, guys, looking at this, I'm pretty happy with like the structural integrity. So I'm gonna go up there and walk. I wonder if we can have a little look and see if Zay's up there. Hey Zay!
Hey!
Can you see me?
I hear stick thing.